Hold on to your glittery boots and rhinestone hats, Swifties, because the queen of reinvention has done it again. Taylor Swift, yes, the Taylor, has just announced a brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl. And no, this is not a drill. This is not a re-recording. Not a vault track release. Not another tour extension, although, let's be real, that's probably coming too. This is a whole new era. A sparkling, feathered, jazz hand-flashing new era. Apparently, our cardigan-wearing folk queen woke up one morning and thought, you know what? Let's go full Vegas. And just like that, we're in sequins. The same woman who once gave us all too well, 10-minute version, is now channeling her inner showgirl, and honestly, we kind of love that for her. Because if there's one thing Taylor Swift does better than anyone, it's keep us guessing. And slightly emotionally unstable. According to Taylor's very dramatic Instagram post, complete with black and white glitz, dramatic eyeliner, and a pose that screamed I've watched Moulin Rouge 47 times, this album is a love letter to the power, pressure, and poetry of performing. Which, loosely translated, means, get ready for bops that make you want to cry, dance, scream, and apply rhinestones to everything you own. The Life of a Showgirl is reportedly inspired by the duality of stage life, the bright lights versus the backstage breakdowns, the applause versus the anxiety, the glitter versus the gritty. Yes, Taylor is giving us a theatrical deep dive. She's basically turning her entire emotional support journal into a Broadway review. And frankly, it's about time. The track list, because yes, of course there's a leaked track list, this is the internet, is already sending fans into full-blown hysteria. Titles like, Jazz Hands Heartbreak, Confetti Crimes, and Teardrops on the Dressing Room Floor, are floating around. One particularly unverified but 100% emotionally devastating rumor says there's a 12-minute ballad called, Standing Ovation, for the one who left. We don't know who left. But we're already sobbing. Naturally, the fan theories are spiraling out of control. Some believe the album is a metaphor for her on-again off-again relationship with fame. Others are convinced it's about her exes. Because, it's always about the exes. One TikTok theorist with a whiteboard and way too much free time even linked it to cats. Yes. The musical. No further comment. And speaking of musicals, there's a strong suspicion that The Life of a Showgirl is not just an album, it's a setup. For what, you ask? Broadway. That's right. Taylor Swift. The musical could be heading to a stage near you. Sources close to someone who once stood near Jack Antonoff in line at Starbucks say she's been workshopping songs for months. Is it true? We don't know. But we're choosing to believe. Because what is Swiftydom if not delusion dressed in sparkle? In a recent interview, a 14-second video posted to her cat's Instagram, Taylor described the album as Barbra Streisand meets Britney Spears, with a little bit of burlesque and a whole lot of breakdowns. Which is, quite frankly, the most Taylor Swift sentence ever constructed. And also, kind of brilliant. Now, let's talk visuals. Because this era? It's giving feathers. It's giving old Hollywood glamour meets modern heartbreak. It's giving, I just broke up with you on stage, but I look phenomenal doing it. The aesthetic mood board screams rhinestones, backstage mirrors, lipstick-stained martini glasses, and maybe one rogue boa constrictor. Okay, that last part might just be a metaphor. Or a subtle nod to reputation. The snake never dies. As for collaborations, rumors are flying faster than a high kick in Louboutin heels. Word on the street is that Dua Lipa makes an appearance on a track called Stage Left, Feet. Drama Queen. There's also buzz about a very emotional duet with Lady Gaga titled Encore of Us. And then, of course, there's the unconfirmed but spiritually essential remix of Bejeweled, featuring Cher. Because if you're going showgirl, why not go full diva? And let's not forget the merch. Oh, the merch. Swifties are already bracing for maxed-out credit cards and glitter-covered everything. Expect sequin-covered vinyls. Limited edition feather boas. A rhinestone-encrusted microphone-shaped tumbler. And possibly a makeup line called Cripproof by Swift. Because what's a showgirl without waterproof mascara? Critics, of course, are sharpening their metaphorical pens. Some are already accusing her of being too theatrical, as if that's a bad thing. Others are debating whether this new era is genuine or just another marketing ploy. To which we say, have you met Taylor Swift? This woman turned heartbreak into an 11-figure industry. Of course it's marketing. And of course it's genius. But perhaps the most shocking detail in all of this is the release date. Because, in true Swift fashion, she's dropping the album at midnight on the night of the full moon, during Mercury retrograde, while Mars is in Leo. Coincidence? No. This is witchcraft-level strategy. She knows exactly what she's doing. And so do we. Which is buying 5 versions of the same album in different holographic covers. The Life of a Showgirl promises to be Taylor's most theatrical, emotionally chaotic, and dramatically rhinestoned album yet. And if you're not ready? Too bad. It's happening. She's dancing through heartbreak with a spotlight on her soul and high heels on her regrets. And you, dear listener, are invited to the front row. So warm up your vocal cords. Bedazzle your headphones. Text your therapist in advance. Because on release night, we are laughing, crying, and jazz-handing our way through every single track. One glittering emotional meltdown at a time. Let the show begin.